Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing another client makeup, and today's makeup is going to be on the gorgeous Rihanna. Now Rihanna is slightly more darker skinned and also does have a oily combination skin type as well. So I will be doing the eyes first, but I'm going to start off by prepping her skin with a little bit of moisturizer. This one's by Ole Henriksen and it is the Sheer Transformation. Super thin, so it's going to soak in really well while we do the eyes. Now to start off with the eyes, I'm going to prep them using the Zoeva, the eyeshadow base in the matte formula. And the eyeshadow palette that we're going to be working from today is the Too Faced A Few of My Favorite Things. Now I'm going to start off with Milk Chocolate, and this is a really nice slightly warm tone brow, and this is going to go into the crease, and this is going to be our transition color. Once that's done, I'm going to go in with Woolen Mittens, which is from the same palette, but it is a slightly more cool tone brown. And I'm going to pop this into the socket, also blending slightly up into the crease, and I'm also going to place this on the outer corner. And this is just going to be another shade that we're going to add on just to add a little bit more depth and a little bit more dimension. So once we've finished blending those two colors together, I'm then going to go in with Dark Chocolate. Now Dark Chocolate is a little bit more of a cool tone brown. Again, it's just a lot darker, and you can see that I'm adding a couple of colors onto each other, and this is just going to add a little bit more dimension, a little bit more depth, and this is a really nice dark brown. Now I have no idea how to pronounce this name, but it is a reddish kind of color that's going to add a little bit more warmth to the look. Not a lot, because we are going with quite a few warm tone or cool tone colors today. So I'm going to pop that straight onto the outer corner, and I'm going to take Evergreen, which is a beautiful mossy green. It is so vibrant. I have taken my flat definer brush and I've sprayed it with a little bit of Fix Plus from MAC, but you can use anything that's going to dampen your brush, whether if it's makeup setting spray, water, anything really, but this is just going to intensify that color. I'm going to pack that straight onto the lid and go in with a clean blending brush, and I'm just going to go over the edges of that color just so there are no harsh lines. I'm then going to go in with Snowflake and Cream Colored Ponies, best names ever, and I'm going to mix the two colors together. One is matte, one is shimmer, so it's kind of in between, and I'm going to place that straight onto the inner corner and also on the brow bone. Now I did end up going over the inner corner with concealer, which you will see in a couple of minutes, but I end up going back into those colors. Now I did decide to do a wing liner on Rihanna because she has the best eyes for them, so I've taken a gel liner. This one's by L'Oreal, and I'm just going to take that on a really small angle brush by Zoeva, and I'm going to do a decent size wing, slightly more dramatic because her eyes can definitely handle it. So I'm just going to line her eyes, and then I'm going to prep her lashes for some falsies. I'm using the Benefit They're Real. Now I did put on corner lashes, but for some reason my camera cut out, it stopped recording, so there will be corner lashes placed on the end, and I went over them with some gel liner as well, just so the band is completely concealed. Now I'm going straight into the face using the Benefit Professional, and I love this for anyone who has more combination oily skin, and I'm just going to place that all over the face. And to further set her face for a primer, I'm using the Makeup Master Fix spray. This is their makeup setting spray, and I'm just going to spray her face to ensure everything stays all day. And for foundation, I'm mixing two colors from Krylon. This is their TV paint stick, and I will leave the names listed down in the description, but I'm just going to mix two colors, and I'm going to place that on with a brush and then blend it out with a damp sponge, just so everything is flawless and there are no harsh lines. For concealer, I'm going to go in with the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye in the color medium. This is a slightly more pink tone, but it is going to cancel out everything. This stuff is full coverage, you guys. It is going to cover everything. It covers tattoos. So I'm going to put that underneath her eyes, bring it down into a slight V shape, and I'm also going to put that around the rest of the face. So center of the forehead, down the nose, on the cupid's bow, and also on her chin. And I'm just going to blend that out with that same damp sponge. And to set the under eye, I'm going to be using the Rimmel Clear Complexion Translucent Powder. Now, I did end up going in with another powder to further highlight underneath the eyes, but this is really nice just to further set the face. Now, I just put this underneath the eyes, and I did actually go in with another powder to actually set the rest of her face. But this one is really nice if you just want to further mattify the skin. It's a really good blotting powder as well. And for the rest of the face, I am going to use this one by Models Preferred. This is their Argan Powder, and it's in the color medium. Now, I just put this all over the face because it's really beautiful. It is a really finely milled powder that doesn't look heavy in the skin. It's just going to add a little bit more coverage. And to do some contouring and bronzing, I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I went in with that middle shade first. Now, to use this color, I am going to use it as her bronzer. Realistically, looking back at this, I kind of wish that I did mix a little bit more of the darker color into it, but it's still a really nice color for her. I'm just going to pop that on her cheeks, her temples, and also on the forehead as well. And I'm going to take the lightest color in the palette, and I'm just going to further define those cheekbones and put them in the hollows of her cheeks. Now, like I was saying before, I did end up going out with the yellow powder underneath her eyes. This is just going to further define and make her under eyes look really, really bright and really awake. So I'm just going to pop that powder just underneath over top of that translucent powder. Now, for the cheeks, this is the Becca Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm taking Rose Spritz. This is a beautiful, beautiful color. It is a corally pinky tone with a slight shimmer through it. It is so gorgeous. I'm going to pop that on the cheeks and blend it backwards, and this is going to give a little bit of an extra sheen on the cheeks. Alright, highlight fiends, get ready for this.
Oh, that smells like Nesquik. Sorry.
Besides the fact that my Tarte Tarteist Pro Glow palette smells like Nesquik, it is a beautiful palette that I would recommend for everybody to try. I'm using the color Stunner, and I'm going to pop that all over her cheeks, all over her temples, and I also decided to put this down the center of the face as well, so just down the nose, on the cupid's bow, the usual spots, and it is such a gorgeous palette, and it is just, it's to die for. Now, Rihanna already has fabulous brows as it is, but I just decided to further enhance them a little bit and fill them in just where it's a little bit more sparse using the Essence Brow Designer in the color 2 Brown. And I'm just going to fill in her natural shape. There's no need for overdrawing because they are perfect as they are. Then going to set them in place using the Benefit Ready Set Brow Gel. This is my favorite. It is like super glue for the brows. It is fabulous. I'm completely in love and obsessed with this. So I'm just going to run that through her brow to completely set them. And like I said earlier, I ended up going back into that palette and taking the highlight colors again, and because I did cancel out that before, I'm going to go back in with those and go into her inner corner and back onto her brow bone just to further highlight everything. And for her lower lash line, I'm going in with dark chocolate and then going under it with chocolate milk, and this is going to smoke it out a little bit. I'm going closest to the lash line with the darkest color, which is dark chocolate, and then going underneath it to smoke it out a little bit using chocolate milk, and this is just going to smoke it out just a little bit, just the right amount. I really, really like these colors together. It looks really gorgeous. And then for her lips, I'm going in with the Essence lip liner in the color Soft Berry, and I'm just going to line her lips as is. I'm not going to overdraw them. There's no need because she has really nice full lips as it is. So I'm just going to line them and prep them for the liquid lipstick. And the liquid lipstick that I've chosen for her today is the Kat Von D liquid lipstick in Lolita. It is my favorite liquid lipstick of all time. It is the most comfortable formula ever. Was completely obsessed, and I love this color on her. It looks so, so stunning. And I'm also forgetting to put some mascara on her lower lashes. So I just whacked a little bit on there, and it definitely makes a difference. She has the longest bottom eyelashes ever. It really opened up her eyes completely, and I think she looks absolutely gorgeous with or without it. But I'm just going to set the makeup with that same Maybelline Master Fix spray, and I'm just going to spray that onto the face so her makeup lasts all day long. And that is it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and until next time, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.